This past NFP non-farm payroll showed us another classic example of a smart trader range breakout setup. The trade here is XAUUSD gold. As you can see, I'm long on gold, stop loss at break even, I'm risk free on this trade, and this move is already up 100 plus pips. On this move, another 100 pips added to the bag because I have been milking gold on this move. I'm still locked in on another trade that I took over here, as you can see, and this long setup, as you can see there, is already up 700 plus pips on this move. So I'm pretty much milking gold, destroying the banks, all because I'm trading like a smart trader and following the smart money.
Batman, Batman, Batman. Batman, Batman, Batman.
We're not going to focus on this setup at the bottom here. Okay, we're going to focus on this more recent setup, which is the NFP non-farm payroll high impact news smart trader setup, where we've got two levels over here. We've got a demand level up here and another demand level over here. And for those of you who do have my free video training, you can see exactly where I identified these levels. The first level was over here, and then the second level was over there. So we're going to go to the 15-minute time frame and see exactly how this NFP high impact news non-farm payroll setup played out, and understand from this range breakout how, as a smart trader, you can stand a higher probability of being on the right side of the market whenever price eventually breaks out from a range. So the first level we're going to focus on is this level over here, which is a pretty simple level. We can see here price pushed up with high volume, indicating that this here is a demand level. And this is important because when it comes to supply and demand, as smart traders, these are the levels that we want to focus on, because these are high interest levels that the smart money and the banks are focusing on. And if we can focus on these levels as well, and we trade in line with the smart money, then we'll stand a high probability of being more consistent and profitable traders. So we have a demand level over here, price pushing up with high volume, indicating that whenever price comes back to test this level, this is a level that we want to actually pay attention to, so that we can actually start looking or continue looking for buying opportunities from this level. We want to be looking for buying opportunities whenever price comes up and tests this level. So this was the first key level. Then moving on along in time here, we had another clue or a level where, as we can see here, price high volume spike pushed up slightly from this level. So because price pushed up, even though it was a slight push up from this level, this was another indication of a demand level. So another high interest level that the smart money and the banks are focusing on. So this here for us was another demand level. And why I say it's a slight push, because as we can see, after price slightly pushed up from this level, price actually started to range from this level over there. But as a smart trader, we know that when price pushes up with high volume, this is an indicator of a demand level. So before price can actually come and test this level at the bottom here, we first want to focus on this level over here, which is a level that if price comes back and tests this level, we want to be looking for buying opportunities. So this is the level that set up the trade for our non-farm payroll. Pay attention to this one. So we had price slightly push up from this level, and then as you can see, we had price actually range on this level, started to consolidate and move sideways on this level. Actually, for how long? It was like 1, 2, we can just say 2.5 days price was ranging from this level. And as smart traders, and as I've been saying before, is the longer the range, the higher the probability for a big breakout from this range. And as a smart trader, you want to be on the right side of the breakout only if you analyze like a smart trader. So anyway, going back to this, we had price push up from this level with high volume, indicating that this was a demand level. And then the next day, actually, price came back. Okay, we had an attempt for price to push up a little bit there, but then price actually came back the next day and tested this level, which was again an indication for the smart trader to pull the trigger and start looking for long opportunities. So this is when I jumped in. I jumped in on this trade already, you can say a day and a half before NFP was released. But as you can see, there were so many opportunities for you to enter a long setup over here. And I'll show you the next final opportunity that you had to get in on this trade before the high impact news was released. So you can see, like, the banks were literally screaming at you and saying, hello, this is what we're trying to do, these are the clues we're giving you, jump in on the train now before the train moves, and don't be like an amateur trader and be on the opposite side of the market. So we then had price come back over here the next day, so day number 2, come back, test the level again. Okay, we had price come back and test the level again, and not only did it test the level, it tested the level with perfection. And what do I mean perfection? I mean with high volume. And we know as smart traders that whenever price comes and tests a level with high volume, that this is a ultimate classic textbook supply and demand setup, because we know now the banks are heavily interested in this level, and it's time for us to jump in on the train, trade like smart traders, and follow the smart money. So price came, tested the level with high volume, and this is way before the high impact news was released. This is way before NFP was released. Came and tested the level. So again, this was your last chance to get in on this trade. The banks were saying like, hello guys, if you really want to trade like smart traders and you really want to follow the smart money, this is your last opportunity. We've given you so many opportunities to jump in here, and if you really want to follow us, let's get in right now. So this was the last opportunity. Obviously I didn't take this one because I was already in on the trade from the day before. So price came, tested the level with high volume, and then price started to consolidate again, okay, before the high impact news. And this is usually what happens. The banks do this. They induce amateur retail traders to get in on moves, especially on the opposite side of the market. So amateur traders are looking at this move over here and they are like, what is going on here? Okay, they see prices moving sideways, they see price is consolidating here, they're confused, they don't know, should I be buying, should I be selling, I don't know what to do. So they buy, they sell, they buy, they sell, they're just adding up orders here, they're just confused, they don't know what's going on. But you as a smart trader, you relax, you're calm, you're patient, because you know which side of the market you are supposed to be on, because you know that when you trade with supply and demand and forex volume, that you stand a higher probability of being on the right side of the market. So the amateurs, they're confused, they don't know what the hell is going on, but the smart trader knows exactly what's going on. The smart trader is like, nah, I see what you're doing here. To the banks, I'm following you and I'm jumping in on this move. So price started to consolidate before the news again. Okay, so not much of a move, consolidating again, started to push up slightly from the demand level, and then NFP gets released, non-farm payroll, and what do you see there? Skibbity pap, boom, a breakout from the range to the upside. And if you're a smart trader, you're on the correct side of the market. Big breakout, range breakout, smart trader range breakout setup, another day, another dollar, and as we can see here, broke out of this range with high volume. So this is showing us here another demand level that we need to focus on, so that we know that when if price comes back to test this level, then this is another level that we want to start looking for buying opportunities from. And this is why I say, Aweh Millionaire, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell.
Batman, Batman, Batman.